that if you don't fix up, man, you're gonna be destroyed. Okay, that was the rebuke. The Lord spoke very straightly and very brutally, honest with the churches, man. You know, and that's all brothers should be doing with each other. You know, go on now.
That's it.
That's
so,
it, now.
Revelations 3:18. Was it?
Did you read that already?
Yeah.
No, that was all.
19.
Yeah, you read that already, so that's cool. 1 Peter's 1:6.
1 Peter's chapter 1, verse 6. Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith,
so it's a trial of your faith, yep,
being much more precious than of gold that perisheth,
right, yep,
though it be tried with fire, might be found under praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua.
That's right. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a precious thing that your faith is tried, man. Like I said, we're all trying to prove ourselves worthy, and how you do that is by going through all the trials that the Most High set before you. Because it's a test of your faith, whether you have the ability to, or the faith to go through it all, man. Because some people are weak and they'll drop off because they can't deal with it no more, and they want that comfort because you know their carnal flesh crying out to them, like, please, no more, no more.
Yeah.
You know, and they need that comfort in the flesh. And so they go back into the world and, you know, go on their hustle, what they was doing before back in the world. Okay, but if you're already about this thing, man, you know, you're not going to run from chastisement, man. Okay, you're just going to, you know, meet it head on and go through it, man. And that is all a trial of your faith because you believe in this truth, man. Okay, everything that you go through, you believe it's worth it. Okay, these other guys, they don't believe it no more. Okay, they lost the faith.
1 Corinthians... Yeah, 1 Corinthians 7:31. And they that use this world as not abusing it. Alright, because when they go, some people go through chastisement, they look for comforts in the world to make them feel better. But then what will happen is they'll be consumed by their flesh in searching for comfort, when this truth is the comfort. The rebuke is part of the comfort. Alright? The correction is part of the comfort. Why? Because then you have more surety of a path of what to follow, man. That you'll get to your destination. You know. All right. You got people who distract you from your course, man. But through this truth, that's how you know you're gonna get to your destination. That's the whole aim, is to get to your destination, not to deviate into different things, man, because that's what comforts of the world will do. They'll distract you and deviate you off your path. That's why you got you know what the scripture says, seek the Lord 10 times more, man. We've already been off.
That one I was thinking of is keep your eyes single, man. You know, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first. Okay, those scriptures, man, because that, like I said, this world is distracting, man. Okay, that's why, you know, you don't get too involved with this world. There's things you gotta do, you know, to operate and stuff in this world, but you know, apart from that, man, you gotta keep your head in the game. Okay, don't get too distracted with shit. Okay. Last one.
Yep.
Sirach chapter 2. We'll read down from 4.
We're gonna get that
verse. Yeah, we're gonna get it in there. I thought it'd be a nice one to end on, innit?
Okay, I agree. Sirach 2:4.
Yeah.
Might as well start from 1, right?
Nah, start from 4.
Alright.
Yeah,
Sirach 2:4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Okay, so we go for our ups and downs, man. You know, things are going okay, sometimes not so good, sometimes they're fucking awful. But you know, we can't be too critical. We have to just accept and understand these things, and this is part of the trial. You know what I mean? You're gonna go through that, man. Okay? Yep. Be patient.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Where was that?
Verse 3.
He's using from 4, bro.
Oh, sure.
You're on verse 5 now.
Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire. Salakia. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Okay, so this is our purification, man. This is the trial is what's purifying us, man, making us better, making us more whole, holy, righteous, man, more pure. Okay, just as gold is tried in the fire. Our fire is this adversity that we go through, man. Okay, all the hell that we have to go through. Okay, so it's all to be proven. Okay, God up.
Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, Salakia, and trust in him. So yeah, sort yourself out basically. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
So you're gonna go through these things, but you have to have trust in the Lord, man. Okay, that he's gonna get you through it. Because that's the only way we get through things, man. It's through the spirit power of GMSShamaryamUK. You know, we pray and all that kind of stuff, and you know, we rely upon the Lord. Because you know, sometimes you don't know how it's gonna work out, man. You don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, but as days go through, like you find yourself getting closer and closer to the end. I mean, so sometimes you don't see where the end is, but you're not come out the other side, basically through the power, man. Okay. Yep. Go on.
Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fail.
Right. So we wait for mercy. So we wait for when the Lord gonna, you know, release his hand up off us, man. You know, because the Lord's got stuff down on you sometimes, man. You know, you feel fucked up and shit, man. But it's gonna come a point, man. The Lord's just like, yeah, you've gone through enough for now. For now, man. I'm gonna ease up your pressure for the time being. Okay, into the next round. Yeah, we go through rounds, man. You know, you feel fucked after every round. But you know, you need to make it to the last bell, man. Okay, go on.
Yeah, that's basically what Esau should have done, man. Waited for the Lord's mercy.
He got no patience, man.
Cain,
see
shall
that
I say,
already.
Salakia,
Well, even Esau got no patience, man. Man, he couldn't even wait for food to be cooked. You know what I'm saying? So you know that guy got no patience, man. Okay, go on, man.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
Because there is a reward at the end of all this, man. If you can only endure and be patient. And have the faith, man. Okay? Yep.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction.
And that's what we need, man. Okay, we need to put our trust and faith in GMSShamaryamUK to save us from this hell that we go through, man. You know, this whole world that we live in is hell. Okay, we need saving from it, man. Okay, and that's what the Lord's gonna do for us. Okay, that's why the Lord set up his only begotten Son to deliver us, man. Because we ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Okay, but his Son can. Okay, and you know, and those that remain faithful, they're gonna be rewarded, man. They're gonna, Yahushua gonna deliver them, man. Okay, going up.
Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
Yep.
Therefore shall he not be defended.
So those that don't have the faith, man, they're in this thing, but they're not really down like that. They don't really believe in it. So they're gonna wax weak. Okay, going up.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
Yeah, so there's no protection. Okay, is that maybe the last video we did, the boundary or the circle, or whatever I called it?
Yeah.
The sanctuary, I think I called it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no defense. There's no protection. You're outside, man. You're outside now. You're an outsider.
Yeah, the hedge.
Okay, so the Lord ain't gonna protect you in that day. I don't care, you know, how long you was on the street before you fell off. That doesn't matter. Okay, you can claim all the numbers you want. Okay, but at the end of the day, you fell off, man. You lacked faith. You didn't believe. The Lord don't deal with the faithless, man. Okay. Ring sight?
Yeah, just 1 Corinthians 13 and 2. Oh no, that's not really what I wanted.
What he's getting on something for those that fell off?
Nah, basically faith, man. You know, your faith with faith you can move mountains.
Oh, okay.
That's the point, man. All right. With faith you can move mountains. Men were healed because of their faith that they had, that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai could heal them. All right, and even through other men, not just Yahweh Shai. All right, but through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. So it's all about having that faith and trusting in the Lord that He could save you from your affliction and still has your back. The Lord's doing it for your betterment and not to destroy you, even down to the slavery, man. I think it was, I don't know if it's in Baruch or another chat.
Actually, no, it does. I think it says that in Baruch. I think it is. Yeah. It says you were not sold unto the nations for your destruction. Yeah. So,
yeah,
right. Paraphrase.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Yeah. So the Lord did say that, man. And that's why we know the Lord's still dealing with His people.
Slavery was hard.
You know what I mean? You know, but like I said, man, Jake's so hard-headed, man. They're still rebelling, man. Still being rebellious. They don't understand why they went through what they went through, man. Okay, they listen to Esau too much.
We continuing on that?
Yep.
All right. Ye that fear the Lord, believe Him.
Where is that? Where's your?
Verse 8.
Huh?
Verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord.
Who's reading for Sirach, isn't it?
Yeah, Sirach. I've gone back to Sirach too.
Yeah, but you left off
on verse 6.
Verse 14.
Oh, Salakia.
Yeah. So verse 14.
Salakia, man. Verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Yeah,
what are you going to say? You're going to say, oh Lord, you know. Oh, we had the one guy recently in one of the videos, I think one cat went up to, I think IUIC or something like that, man, and was asking him questions, like, 'cause he used to be down with some camp, and they asked him, well, why are you not in the camp, not in a camp anymore? He said, I got tired of waiting. The guy said it straight, he's being honest, man. He got tired of waiting, he couldn't wait no longer, man. Woe unto you that lost patience, man.
Precept.
You know, because at the end of the day, man, you was weak. Spiritually, you were weak. In the faith, you were weak. You had, like the old Apostle Tar was saying, like, or I don't know if it was the old Apostle Tar, one of the apostles was saying that, you know, you had like a time schedule in your mind when all things were going to be, you know, done and dusted, man. And, you know, all brothers that come in the truth had these thoughts, man, like, oh, yeah, we hope, 2012 and, you know, all this kind of stuff, yeah. You know, it's going to happen by then. And it doesn't happen. But, you know, you can't say, oh, it's never going to happen. And the prophecies are still going on, man. Yeah, that's just, you know, you're speaking as a fool kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, 'cause you don't know the day. But you put relevance on a certain particular date because of certain particular reasons. And you think, oh yeah, that might just happen because you know it makes you know makes some sense. But it doesn't happen. You know, at the end of the day, the day of the Lord is with the Heavenly Father, man. So you know we just have to wait and be patient. Don't be downhearted when it don't happen. But you know, like the elders, the apostles speak about before in the year 2000, everyone thought that 2000 thing was when it was going to be, and it wasn't. And a lot of guys fell off, man. But those who remained in the faith, remained strong, okay, believing in the scriptures, they carried on.
Yeah, that's the sifting.
But that was our apostles that carried on. It weren't nobody else. These other guys, they left off, man, and tried to jump back in at a later date. when it was popping, man, they thinking, oh yeah, I can get some YouTube money or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all to them that take us down off the plow. You know, but it's our apostles that continued on doing that, man. And it's like every brother that might have had an idea or a date in his mind that it could happen and that, and it hasn't happened on the date. Those brothers that continue on and think, fuck that shit, I was wrong, fuck it. You know what I mean? It would have been nice, but it wasn't. But you know, you continue on until that day comes, man. There's no debate whether or not this truth is real or not. That the prophecies are happening. Okay, so why am I going to stop just because you know a man's foolish thought? You know, it shows you was weak, man. Okay, go on.
Luke 12 and 43. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he hath. And if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat his the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and to be drunken, basically just to despise the doctrine and start saying, oh, it ain't true.
Yeah, well, we got them guys out there.
The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and of an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, judgment, all right, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
Yep, that's right. Okay, so there's nothing you're going to say to the Lord or to the angel when they come up to you and they're ready to slay you, man. You know, whoa, it means destruction. Woe to them that lost patience. You couldn't wait for the riches of the kingdom, so you thought, oh, I'll get my own riches out there in the world, man. Well, then you receive your consolation then.
Yeah, can't.
Okay, and then that's what you're gonna die with, man, or you die without, because you can't take it with you. You know what I mean? You're gonna die. Okay, and it's as simple as that.
That's full circle. That's full circle back to what we were saying earlier, man. Seeking comfort from the world in an abusive sense, where you just basically live in that woe is me spirit for too long, and then basically you fall off, man.
You lose sight, man. Okay, you didn't see the kingdom first.
All right, it says
15 here.
Yeah. I'll read 14 again because it's beautiful. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways.
Keep his ways. They'll continue. Okay, go on now.
Going into the endurance. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law.
That's a cut. For those that don't believe the law is relevant or important anymore, you know, even though we're not able to keep the law 100%, we're still going to recognize that law, man. Okay, we're still going to try and conduct every being by that law, as difficult as it can be sometimes, man, in this flesh. Well, we will be mindful. We try and be mindful of the law, man. Okay, go on up.
They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
So that's preparing. The heart is preparing your mind. Preparing your mind for all of this, man. Okay, yep.
I was just reading verse 16 again. That's a heavy cut for them Christians out there. Saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
So like we say, man, you know, we put our trust in Yahweh Hashem, man, and we rather fall in the hands of the Lord than fall into the hands of men, man, by being worldly. You know, because being destroyed with this world is not the way you want to go out, man. You know, we rather put our trust in Yahweh Hashem. If, you know, all the chastisement comes to the point where you put to death, then so be it. But at least you went out righteously. You know, you went out in honor. Okay, in this truth. Okay, so that's the reason why we don't despise the chastisement. We're supposed to take on anything the Lord put upon us, man. Okay, and like I said, it's a good thing. Okay, because it keeps you where you need to be. Okay, rather than being where you're not supposed to be. Okay, because who wants to be destroyed? Who wants to go through all that you go through and then fall up short anyway? That's crazy in my mind. Okay, you're gonna be in this truth and go through all this stuff just to fall off at the end.
Ridiculous.
That would be maddening, knowing that you couldn't hold it down, man. Is that there?
Yeah, last verse and chapter. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Alright.
Like I say, you gotta remain strong, man, and you gotta receive chastisement until that day comes, man. I mean, we've all got the that had temptation to go through, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, we've all got to go through that. You know what I mean? So we won't receive chastisement until we get the hell out of here, man. Okay, and like we said about preparing your mind, man, you gotta be prepared for that. Spiritually prepared for that, man. Okay? Like I said, you can't, you know, we're getting so close now. Every day we get closer, man. What's the point of getting weak, man? Okay, what's the point of lacking faith? You know that, you know, that's the Lord's in charge of all that. You know, faith is a gift, we all know that. Okay, but, you know, in your own mind even, man, you don't want to drop out, man. You know, you got to go through that chastisement, man. Okay, whether you know, you like it or not. Okay, but like I said, it's what you need. It is what you need. It's part of your tools of success, man. The Lord's chastising you so you can get to where you need to get to, man. Okay, because without it, hey, you might just fall off, man. Do the wrong thing. Okay, and then you're unredeemable. You know, but I say it in a sense, you know, the Lord's elect, you know, they're sealed, man. Okay, they can't ever fall or falter. Okay, but that'll be the day you find out that you're not part of the elect, when the Lord just allow you to your own devices and ain't no one chastising you, ain't no one rebuking you. And that's not where you want to be at, man. So if you got, you know, you've been rebuked or you're going through some chastisement, man, just try and smile about it, man. You know, try and just accept it and get on with things, man. Okay, don't act all emotional and start whining out, blaming others or this, that, the other, man, or blaming the Lord, or, you know, hey, man, you ain't shit. We ain't shit. Okay, like I said, we're lucky to be alive. We're lucky to have this truth in the first place. Okay, so, you know, you gotta be grateful for that. Wherever the Lord wants to put you through, man, He has every right to do so. Okay, so, you know, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.
I got one more if you wanted.
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it on that. Okay, so till next time, I'm gonna say shalom.
Shalom.
Say shalom. Yabashim Yashab.
Yabashim Yashab.